And here come the red arrows for that fly past. Around the right, which indicates to me he's taking the show wrongly. You can see that top side pass of the amateur big battle, and soon you'll see the aircraft start to collapse and form our world famous Diamond 9. Leading the team for his second year as Red One, the team leader is squad leader John Bond, known as Bondy. He's been in the Red Arrows for 7 years, his second year as the team leader. He's a former Typhoon pilot, former qualified flying instructor on the Tucano, as well as flying the Tucano display in 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again in our Diamond 9 from the right, it's the Red Arrow.
Motor, go.
On the right of Red 1 is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Rob Thomas. Rob is in his fifth year. You'll now see the centre then make their way forward as 89 move their way left and right. One of the widest shapes that we fly in from the left. This is the Swan. The commands from Red One, they're almost robotic and monotone in the way that he delivers them. And that's because we fly our formation by ear rather than by eye. That means all the pilots put their control column on certain words that the Red One commands, and then 8 to 9 on the outside put them in just a little bit earlier than those on the inside. 8 to 9 now, black, 9, red, 2 and 3, one of the most iconic shapes in aviation history. This is the Concorde. On the left side, centre there is Maka is in his first year on the team. He flew the Aviate-B, which is a Harrier variant with the United States Marine Corps, before then coming back to the UK, joining the world famous 617 squadron. All the way at the back of that formation on the right hand side, working extremely hard, is Red 4. One of the hardest disciplines is absolutely the entire formation at Red 1. We take more formation references from Red 1. Squadron 1 District and Red 4 is in his second year of the team. Once again, he was taking on training made me instructor of the Tucano. His famous was operation in the air, but now we take capability in both space and cyber. With a nod to a unique capability in the domain, from the left, this is Apollo!
Cadence top.
All the pilots must have at least 1,000 to 1,500 passenger hours. Be assessed as above average in the air and peer review before we whip them down to the final 2 or 3, who then become the pilots for next year's season. Red 89 moved outwards, Red 6 and 7, sitting behind Red 2 and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your cameras ready, bring them in from the left. The smoke will come on for the wonderful Big Fixer. particular manoeuvre, we may be able to see the aircraft are flying with their air brakes out. That's a small door at the base of the aeroplane towards the rear. Around the smoke of the rest of the formation. But watch for the colour change as Red 1 brings them down the line. The smoke comes on once again from the left. It is 2025 Red Arrows. The same way we did last year because it was so popular. This is the 5-4 split. As we go into that second half, we now break down to two distinct sections. Off to the left-hand side, we've got Red 125, known as Enid, named after Enid Blyton, which was 5. Off to the right-hand side, 6, 7, 8, and 9, known as Hannah, named after squad leader Ray Hannah. One of the first members to win the Red Arrows, the only team leader to lead the team for 4 consecutive years. He also took the team from a 7 to a 9 ship performed on world famous 999. Enid from the left, Hannah from the right, for the 5-4 cross. Keep your eye on Enid to our right-hand side. Red 4 sits in behind Red 1. Red 5 sits Number 5, Number 5 rolls out the smoke of Enid in the twister. Number 5 is Lieutenant Justin Wales, known as Dusty. Dusty is in his second year at the team, originally from Zimbabwe. He's a former Typhoon pilot with 11 Squadron. He was also an instructor on 29 Squadron, as well as being on 41 Squadron, the Test and Evaluation Squadron, all based at RAF Coningsby in Canada. Break. Red 6, 6, 8, 8, 11. You can see the nose lights of Red 9 running in over 500 miles per hour as he performs the Goose. A little bit right. Red 9 the vertical break. Leaving a snake-like smoke trail in the sky in the Serpent. Another first for today, the Red Arrows are flying with a sustainable smoke fuel. It's hydro-treated vegetable oil, it's 100% blend. The Red Arrows are the first and only team to use both renewable aviation fuel and smoke fuel. The smoke fuel will innovation, rich in excellence, and of course also with social distance and its best record is by we are one of the first, if not the first team, to use both sustainable fuel and smoke. Reds 2 and 3 move up alongside Reds 1. They're looking 90 degrees for the center line. Red 6 and 9 working extremely hard to our front. In from the left-hand side, you can see the nose lights twinkling in the distance once again of Enid. 2 and 3, roll forward, 2 and 3, roll to the outside in formation. Clear, Reds. 4 and 5, roll to the outside in formation. In one of the highlights of the mission on the aspect. This is rollback. Go. 6, Wing 8, Wing 9. Well, there is Red 7, hiding the smoke of Red 6 in the Tempest. As the synchro pair return, because ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the 2025 Royal Air Force
again to 1.3 billion litres used worldwide. However, although it's still in its infancy and it's not growing, it's still less than the 1% of total amount of aviation fuel used. However, in the UK, the government has initiated the SAF mandate, which this year requires 2% of total aviation fuel used. Airway Association, along with the Military Aviation Authority, have conducted a number of studies